Drink plenty of fluids. Win the swamp tonight.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
What's up, MP?
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA Action. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And always trying to find new ways to help his team. MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
Well, this is the thing about MP. He is unafraid to put himself on the line. Saying that you're going to beat the guy in front of you night in and night out is a bold statement, but it gave him something specific to work towards. He's taken his game now to another level, and it's been a benefit for the team.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Smith. Burke is out there with White. And it's Thunder, and it's Mitchell in at the three. So it's Orlando now, following the bucket by the Hawks. And it's Banchero missing. Here's Thunder, defended by Moody.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Martin with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Banchero, that's good.
Banchero will score in a multitude of ways. Nice jumper and rhythm there.
Thunder passes to Mitchell. Here's Thunder. Nance with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Moody the pass to Paul. And it's sent back by White. Here's Thunder. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Thunder. There's the pick. Mitchell wide open. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And it's Martin missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Now, here's Banchero. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Nance finds Moody. The Magic again can't hit. The Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Rebound by the Magic. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 7-point differential. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And so in the game for the Hawks, White is out there with Burke. And it's Smith. And it's Thunder. The Magic have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. Second free throw, no good. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Raptors did a lot of good work. He scored 21 points, and you love what he gives his team at both ends. This is the kind of incredible performance you expect from a star like him, but still fun to watch. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's Black in the corner. Up and in on the layup.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Thunder. Pass to White. Sinks that one from the post. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Harrison. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Smith. And he drives in and slam dunk by Burke.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Count that one. Thunder's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Smith outside. From outside the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Smith's got 5 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Back to Black. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Thunder, defended by Moody. And out of bounds is the Magic. Will gain possession. The Magic trail by 12. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Rebound by the Hawks. White's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one drops. Berg's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards. Outside, Martin. Back to Moody. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Thunder, defended by Moody. Here's Thunder. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight. You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about. Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Black. And Orlando again with the bucket. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, we've really turned it up a notch, building some momentum. Here's Thunder, and the layup's good off the glass. Thunder's got 8 points. Here's Black, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Outside, Martin. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Black, light covering. Lock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Moody. Burke grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the basket by Thunder.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Wembanyama outside. Here's Moody. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Pass to Black. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
The three. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off.
And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Right back after this break.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine, strength.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Hawks.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good...
And that'll do it for halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Banchero out there with Martin, and it's Nance. Then there's Moody, and it's Paul in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Thunder passes to Smith. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Thunder, defended by Paul, or kicks to Mitchell. Wide, a screen on Martin. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Good on the three-point shot. Smith's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Banchero outside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Banchero's got 11 points.
Getting it done in the paint, Banchero using his big frame to carve out space inside.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And the wide open shot from Paul, off target from three-point range.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
The Magic trail by 14. Here's Moody. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
They set the pick. And it's Thunder missing. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Moody. That one a little long. The Hawks leading by 12. Lobs it up there for White. It's stolen by Nance. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA, thanks.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. So it's the Hawks now. Led by as many as 14 points. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Thunder passes to Mitchell. From deep. The Hawks again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Martin kicks to Paul. Offline with his three. Atlanta leading by 10. Out to Smith. White setting the pick for Smith from downtown. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Burke's got 8 points.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Paul with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Moody. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Wembanyama. He's checked in for Orlando. Here's Thunder, defended by Moody. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. Smith's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Atlanta. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. Then on Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And Kevin, things could get ugly for this team during this road stretch. They just haven't had the same focus nor execution that we've seen from them when they're at home.
The Magic trail by 13. To the inside, Wembanyama. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 10.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Tries again, and ends with the layup.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Wembanyama outside. Nance outside. Here's Moody. No good on the triple.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And the basket by Thunder.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Paul passes to Nance. And here is Moody. He's got 15. Here's Paul. Rebound, Atlanta. Burke's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's Thunder. Nance with the rebound. The Magic trail by 13. Over in the corner, Paul. Back to Martin. Paul outside. Pass to Wembanyama. The Magic again can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Lets the three fly. It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down to just 10 points on the bucket from Moody.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the paint. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his third assist on the night.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Thunder passes to Smith. Pass to Thunder. Fires from the wing, and he hits the jumper for two. Thunder's got 10 points here in the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more
And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Burke. Whitehead out there with Mitchell. And it's Thunder. And it's Lyles in at the two guard. Wembanyama passes to Moody. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
they've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Black the pass to Moody. And there's the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup. Moody's got 22.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Thunder. And here is Lyles. Here's Thunder. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
With the drive.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Pass to Wembanyama. No good with the triple.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Right hand shot is off. Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's Moody. Hands it from downtown. Moody's got 5 points in the quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Thunder, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The Hawks leading by 23. It's tipped. Here's Black. Rebound, Atlanta. Mitchell's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last.
So it's the Hawks taking care of business in the
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.